Greetings and salutations. Titanium Tim 18 here in beautiful DeLand, Florida, the county seat of Volusia County. And I can tell you, I've grown up here. I remember I came in, my family moved here in the early 60s, and it was such a nice, sleepy little town, and it's really grown up. But it's still a great place to live, although I am thinking about going to Astor, which is further north where there's less people and it's quieter. Anyway, I digress. This is my dash camera that I used when I recorded the tire technician stealing from my car and snorting drugs in my car. And I've had a couple of people ask me about it, so I wanted to put it on here so you could see what it looked like. And this is what he saw. This was stuck to the windshield. This is the camera looking inside. Here's the screen, which is not always on, but there's lights flashing here. He looked right at this and kept doing his illegal activities, so I don't know what to say about that. That's the camera that looks out through the windshield. And it connects with a mini USB or micro USB, I'm not sure what they call that, but it came with it, plugs into the cigarette lighter. And I have a 64 gigabyte card that mounts, goes right in here, and it records in 3-minute snippets, and it goes pretty much all day. I drive a lot, I do a lot of mileage, and it records all day. And I've gotten some really interesting stuff on this thing, and it's really, when I was with another company, I had it in a company truck, and it really saved my backside when somebody said I did something and I really didn't do it. And also, I hit a deer a year and a half, 2 years ago with, in my company car, and I had one of these rolling, and they could clearly see that it was pitch black out. I had nowhere to go, and I mean, I came over a small rise, and the deer was in the road. It had already been hit, and there was nothing I could do. And it even shows GPS coordinates and speed and stuff, and I was doing 10 miles less than the posted speed limit, so I wasn't speeding. It was just nothing I could do, and it totaled the car, ripped out the oil cooler, the radiator. It just destroyed the car. It bent, the front tires were crooked. It hit it, you know, bent it so bad. Anyway, I digress. So here's the camera, works really well, and I got it on eBay for $70 a year and a half ago. Unfortunately, I was just looking at eBay, and it's gone up. The cheapest I have found it is $94.16, or $94.14. And it has wide dynamic range, f1.8 aperture. I'm not sure what that means in photography world. I know it takes good pictures, takes good video. Super night vision, G-sensor, parking monitor, dual 1080p front and back, loop recording, and 140-degree wide angle. It does take a very good angle on the through the windshield. It takes a very good angle. And inside the car, if you put it just below the rearview mirror, it records both driver, passenger, back seat, looks out the back window. It's very clear. I caught a guy tailgating me a while back, and he called and told him I was brake checking him, and I got pulled over, and I showed the trooper the video, and he got the ticket. I mean, there was no collision or anything, but he called him and said that I kept brake checking him, and it was pretty clear that I was not brake checking him because they could see through the rear view the rear window that my brake lights never came on. I didn't check him. He was literally inches from the back of my car at 70 miles an hour on I-10. So, and when they pulled me over, he pulled over thinking I was going to get in trouble. And when they saw the video, he got a ticket for aggressive driving. So it's really helped me a lot, and I hope that helps. I'll put a link in the description below how to find it, where I got it, and I'm very pleased with it. It has served me well. I would buy another one. I transfer it from my company car to my private truck when I drive on the weekends. I drive my my work truck on the weekends. I put it in my work truck. I put it in my private truck just because. I mean, you never know when something may happen, and this is an unbiased representation of what happened. It records it. I got a lady in a parking lot the other day in a Publix. She was pulling out, and there was a 4Runner in front of her, and instead of hitting the brake, she hit the gas and plowed right into him. And it was pretty clear that it was her fault, and the deputy asked me for it. He saw me stand there and said, "Did you see it?" I said, "Yeah, I have it on dash camera." So I had to send him, well, I didn't have to, but I sent him a copy of it, and it's pretty clear. I mean, it records what happens. It doesn't have an opinion about it. It just records the truth. So I really like it, and this is what I caught that tire tech doing drugs, snorting drugs, and stealing out of my car. And so here it is. I'll put a link in the description below if I can figure that out. And I'll make another video soon. Hey, be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to get my channel going, so, you know, help me out here. I'm not asking for anything except hit the like button or hit the don't like button if you don't like it, but tell me why you don't like it so I can improve. Because I'm really trying to get better at this, okay? So thanks a lot for your time, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.